Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly reading for August 2024. This is for Cancer, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. And if you are new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides to go a little deeper here in the hopes that you feel like you're getting a personal reading. Now, this is going to be a really big month, Cancer. A lot of shift in energies, a lot to unpack too. This is not even all of it. I'm just putting the kind of like the most important things up here. The ones underlined in green, the aspects, those are the ones I really want you to pay attention to. And as you know, the blue asterisks are the best aspects of the month. Now, there are some truly, truly great aspects this month that's going to feel really, really golden. And this month is also likely going to feel like a roller coaster at times. The energies are really, really strong, especially when we hit mid-month, okay, around August 15th. And we'll talk about that, but you may feel like you are in a car with a student driver. That is correct. You will feel that you might want to practice patience in the month of August, especially because you see Mercury goes retrograde right from the get-go. So this is going to be a month where your patience may be tested a little bit, all right? And it is going to be a month where you do feel a bit of a squeeze, okay? A little bit of a squeeze, but it really is, if you have that patience, you're going to be fine, okay? Imagine living in a high-rise. Yeah, of course, Cancers, you live in the penthouse. You live in the penthouse. You get in your elevator. There's this adorable kid in the elevator that punched every single button, okay? Every single button in that elevator. So this is a month where your patience may be tested a little bit, but you're going to smile, you're going to grin and bear it, you're going to be grateful for the fact that you do live in a penthouse, that you do have an elevator, that you don't have to climb stairs, all right? So it really is a month working with some energies that are going to test your patience. So we have an amazing new moon. I absolutely love this new moon for you, especially if you are here for money. Cancer, you could have felt some changes. This new moon happening Sunday, August 4th is really special. All right. We'll talk about it in a second because you see Mercury also goes retrograde officially in Virgo at this time. So you could feel a slowdown as soon as we hit the ground running. All right. It's going to be more like hit the ground walking or walking in circles. Remember, there are 3 other planets retrograde. It is a time just to reassess things. That's what Mercury retrograde wants you to do. Reassess situations, reevaluate situations in your life. You know, Mercury's retrograding in Virgo in the first half. You see Mercury is going to go back a little bit. Retrograde in Leo. All right. So it is a time to, like I said, reassess. And sure, with Mercury retrograde, as we know, there are, mishaps in communication, electronics, technology, delays in travel, things like that. But as long as you are mentally prepared, it's a lot easier. You'll be fine, okay? Everyone is affected by Mercury retrograde differently, all right? I actually did a Mercury retrograde video on what to avoid doing during Mercury retrograde. I'll leave it at the end of this video, but I made that video coincidentally last year when Mercury was retrograde in Virgo. So a lot of it may resonate for you. Also during Mercury retrogrades, a lot of people from your past could come back. It is going to be retrograding in Virgo for the first half. So could be siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, family members. Okay. Around this time, there could be even conversations that get picked up around this time if they kind of just fell through slip through the cracks in the past. All right. Now, when Mercury goes retrograde in Leo, there could be a lot of, maybe exes that come back, relationships. So just keep that in mind. It's always a good time to ask yourself, is there a reason why this is happening? All right. Mercury retrograde is also a really good time to revisit things that you were working on, like old projects and whatnot. So use this time. All right. There are good aspects to Mercury retrograde, but just be part of this slowdown. All right. You're going to feel this slowdown. And so you want to work with these energies. Now, back to this new moon in Leo. It's at 13 degrees. I really love this. You're going to feel ambitious. It's very goal oriented. All right. Excellent new moon. Jupiter and Mars are going to be sextiling the sun and the moon. I mean, wow. Absolutely amazing. Again, it is in your second house of income, salary, finances, money. All right. So I love this. So there could be something here, especially career. Remember, you've got your North Node in Aries in your 10th house of career for the rest of the year. So we have careers to make money. So y'all could even have shifts in career, or it even could be maybe, a side hustle, side gig, some sort of income stream. There's money involved. So plant seeds. You want to plant seeds, set intentions. Now, Venus is leaving Leo, moving into Virgo at this time as well. You see Virgo, and this can be the same day. You see, it's a loaded day, August 4th here. Now, Sunday, August 4th, Venus in Virgo. This is going to be interesting. Venus is in its fall in Virgo. Venus is, doing what your heart desires. It's matters of the heart. Virgo wants to analyze all that. Virgo wants to deconstruct all that and say, is this really what you want? Are you sure you want this? And so it's almost like seeing things through this analytical lens when it comes to money and love and relationships and beauty, creativity, everything that Venus represents. I've made the analogy that Venus and Virgo is kind of like, if someone's about to kiss you. Okay. Someone's about to kiss you, but they say, wait. I want you to tilt your head a little bit to the left. Can you scoot your chair over? And I feel like let me. I think I'm wearing too much lipstick, or I got I got to put my glasses on for this. And wait a minute, the sun's coming out. Can you sit over here? We're gonna get the light. I'm gonna take a selfie. That's Venus and Virgo. So really analyzing every step of the way, but you're still getting the kiss. Now on Wednesday, August 7th, we've got the Sun sextiling Jupiter. Absolutely amazing. One of the best days actually of the month. I mean, you're going to definitely break out the tambourines on this day. This is very optimistic energy. The Sun sextiling Jupiter, so harmonious, very harmonious energy here that I really love. And remember, the Sun is still in Leo, so that is still your second house of money. So there could be a lot of attention activity around finances. Now, if you're not here for money, if you are Meryl Streep, fellow Cancer, and you're like, I got enough of that, Jimmy, tell me something else. Well, second house is also self-worth, it's self-value, it's the things that you value, it's the material possessions as well. You could be getting things, okay? You could be getting that Honda Civic that your dream car, whatever it is, whatever, Ferrari, it doesn't matter. There's things happening here, but with this aspect, definitely good fortune, good luck, expanding your horizons. Your creative energy is going to be off the Richter scale. All right. This is very optimistic energy. On that same day, Mercury will conjunct Venus. This is you being very social, having fun. It's Mercury. You could get really great messages around this time. Remember, Mercury is going to be, even though it's retrograde, it's still, in Virgo at this point, and that rules your third house of communication. So yes, you could get, for sure, have an important conversation, maybe some sort of agreement happening around this time as well, especially with Mercury retrograde, especially with, maybe people from the past. Okay. They could be coming back into your life around this time. And in a good way, in a really great way, in a way where, I've said in other signs, it's like maybe you went on vacation with friends a year ago. You left your bag of, that had $1 million in it, in your hotel room, and your friends, you see them, this day. They're like, by the way, you left your bag of $1 million in the hotel room. Here it is. Like that kind of energy. Now, on Wednesday, August 14th, Mars conjuncting Jupiter. This is explosively good. This is Mars conjuncting Jupiter. Hello. Wow. This is the planet of action, of drive. All right. Power. With the planet of luck and good fortune and profit, expansion as well. All right. So this is such a powerful conjunction. You may feel it like a week before, you may feel it a week after as well. Strong energy here. It is happening in Gemini. Gemini rules your 12th house. So a lot of it's going to be up here. You could have really great like visions and dreams. It's the 12th house that represent, dreams, the subconscious, spirituality, intuition. You could have really big bursts of intuition, getting a lot of intuitive messages as well. So I love this. It is very, very like take action with Mars. That's what Mars wants. All right. So now, Cancer, let's get down to business. All right. I brought my briefcase. I don't know what this is, but let's get down to business. Let's talk about these other aspects that I was mentioning mid-month. Now, the day after Mars conjuncting Jupiter, you see that this is going to be Thursday, August 15th, when Mars squares Saturn. So this is going to be very interesting for you. And in a way, it's not as much of a squeeze for you than for other signs, because Mars is in Gemini in your 12th house, and you've got Saturn in Pisces in your 9th house. So that's spirituality. So there really could be something here where like your belief system just shifts, but you will still feel a squeeze because it's the two malefic planets. And so there really is something here where you may feel a little just disconnected with your intuition and your higher self. So remember to always vibrate at a high frequency, always be in touch with your intuition. There just could be something here really restrictive. All right. This is the planet of conflict with the planet of restriction, and it is a very powerful aspect. So you may feel it for the entire week, maybe even the month. But Mars is passion, but also conflict. So you can even feel restriction with your passions. Remember just to be patient. This is that time to work with these energies. With Mars squaring Saturn, you don't want to be, too defensive. You don't want to be too reactive. No palm to the face. No come at me, bro energy. You'll be fine. All right. There could be some authority figures around this time that could be really just, all right. But just remember, be patient. Be patient. Grin and bear it. Don't fall into their bear traps. Mars is definitely coming in hot. Continue to pursue your goals. All right. Your goals, your path to enlightenment. Don't let anyone dictate your feelings at this time, or your personal growth or your spiritual growth. Now, over that weekend, August 17th and the 18th, Mercury squaring Uranus. So this is where, there could be something surprising in communication that happens. You've got Venus opposite Saturn as well. Not a great day to start a relationship, by the way. Around this time, or make like a long-lasting commitment. Saturn is going to say, do you really want this? I'm going to test you on this. I'm going to throw a lot of tests at you. So it is also just kind of like shifting, kind of like how, especially with what's happening for y'all, how you're seeing things around this time. You see Venus is squaring Jupiter at that same time. Actually, you may not, I don't know if I wrote it here, but I'm not going to look. But that's why I'm breaking it down afterward. And that's the thing. If you're new to my channel, after I do your spread, I break it down week by week. And that's when I go through all the aspects that I definitely want you to pay attention to, because it is a very pivotal month. Now, you see how active Saturn is, okay? You see how, Mars squaring Saturn, Venus opposite Saturn, and then you see Jupiter is going to square Saturn. We'll get to that in a bit, but just remember Saturn is limitations, restrictions, the planet of hard knocks, but Saturn is also karma, all right? Don't forget that, especially during the Saturn retrograde, where you're reassessing things anyway through this karmic lens. Saturn rewards you, all right? Saturn rewards you for all the tests. And this is also a time with Saturn retrograde, it being in Pisces in your 9th house of spirituality, your belief system, how you see things, even higher education, higher mind, publishing, broadcasting, long distance travel, especially in the form of like research or really immersing in cultures, foreign lands. You could ask yourself around this time, are there any limitations that I have to work with now? Are there any limitations that I set for myself as well? So just keep that in mind. may feel this squeeze with these Saturn squares. Saturn really is the fun police. All right. It's almost like you really just have to work with his rules. You have to work with his rules around this time. He's going to be a little bit strict. It's like you may be on the beach with your friends, listening to Tony Loke, whatever it is. I don't know, the Beatles, whoever you like. You're dancing, you're having a good time. Saturn comes around and says, no dancing, no music. You got to just kind of have to work with him for now, because remember, he rewards you. And so just work with his energies for now, because Saturn does want discipline. Now, Monday, August 19th, we've got the full moon in Aquarius, the same day that Jupiter is now squaring Saturn. So you see how we have a cluster of these Saturn squares mid-month that you are going to feel throughout the week. Even for some of y'all, you may feel it a little bit longer, but again, just, work with these energies, and you're going to be fine. Again, there may be something that's testing your faith around this time as well, because we're talking about Jupiter, that's in your 12th house, Saturn, that's in your 9th house. So you've got the sun squaring Saturn. You've got the sun squaring Uranus this day as well, with the full moon in Aquarius. So this is coming after Mercury squaring Uranus. So this is, some unexpected surprises could happen around this time. But remember, Uranus is also breakthroughs. So this is your breakthrough. Uranus is the ruling planet for Aquarius. So with this full moon in Aquarius, things can be illuminated as full moons do. They bring things to the surface and they bring culmination. So with Aquarius representing like the future as well, thinking about your future, really think about your future. There may be something around this time that may be a turning point for you. There may be some shift that's happening for you. There could be some rebellious energy that you may feel as well around this full moon. That's what Aquarius is. But really, really thinking about what needs to go. What needs to go around this time. Now, there really could be something here. So Aquarius rules your 8th house, and the 8th house can be this really deep cycle. It's natively ruled by Pluto, so there is this sense of like the underworld, something that is maybe really psychological for you, something that you're really unrooting at this time, something that can have to do with relationships, even like business partnerships around this time as well for y'all. It could also be something with investments, inheritance, intimacy as well. So there is something here where ask yourself if there's something that really needs to go, really, really, really needs to go as part of my transformation, okay? Because that's what the 8th house is, death and rebirth. So this is your rebirth moment, your transformation. That's what Pluto does. It has a power to transform. So this is just not holding back in terms of thinking of what needs to go, all right? Let what needs to go. Remember, full moons culminate. You can even think back to February 9th when we had the corresponding new moon in Aquarius, which incidentally, by the way, that sun was squaring Uranus and the moon at that time as well. So think about that time. Was there something around that time that you felt something's happening around this time? I'm wondering, if I felt a squeeze around that time. Was this something that, I started that I was like, maybe, I don't know how I felt about it. But Jupiter squaring Saturn, just know Jupiter expands, Saturn restricts. Okay, so be flexible. Jupiter is optimistic, but remember, Saturn wants that discipline. Okay, so you can still be optimistic around this time, but Saturn really, really karma. All right, karma, working with your karmic cycles, just being patient with Saturn right now, reassessing things with Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and you could find yourself reassessing things like really kicking into high gear around this time. Just remember, Cancer, that you create your reality, all right? You make the things in your life meaningful. So you hear the church bells? That's a sign. Come on, that's a sign. So any of these challenges, just remember, they make you stronger in the end. Now, August 22nd, we officially move into Virgo season. You could definitely really, really have a lot of conversations, a lot of communication, learning new things around this time, really deep too, really having that, again, that analytical lens. Tuesday the 27th, Venus will trine Uranus. This is really special. This is really beautiful. This is amazing. There could be some really great surprising moments in love or money, breakthroughs. Remember Uranus. Very social time, even creative breakthroughs around this time could be really nice. Remember Uranus is in Taurus in your 11th house as well. So something with friendships, group you belong to, something really nice. You see Mercury will go retrograde, direct at this time. All right. Now, Thursday, August 29th, not on the whiteboard. Oh, one of the best aspects of the month. I just ran out of room. Venus trining Pluto. And of course, again, we will talk about that later when I break it down week by week. One of the best aspects of the month. It is definitely going to be really, really special for you. Really, really. And it is, in terms of intimacy, relationships, love, even money. All right. So let's see what's going on for you. Cancer for August 2024 for Cancer and Cancer rising and Cancer moon. And if you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to if you know your birth chart. So Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's get to it. Let's get down to business. All right, y'all, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Cancer, you know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are truly amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You trust your intuition. You're going to be fine. You are good. You're absolutely good here. There may be a little bit of squeeze where you may feel like you're not getting, that support that you're seeking, but work with that energy, have conversations you need to have, reassess things and be patient. All of those things that I said are showing up here. So let's get started. You're okay. So you got the Emperor. Hello, you're good. This is power. This is power. This authority. This is mastery of self. This is divine masculine. This is passion, power, intellect. He's the ruler. All right. He's the ruler. You've got that. Remember, I said that big boss energy. You got it moving into this month. A lot of y'all, big energy coming through is you could have started new careers already. You could have had something where you may have even got promoted. There's something where you're just getting attention, where you're playing a bigger role. A lot of y'all could be moving into that this month as well, or ready for that, prepared for that. This is he's got the world in his hand. He's got the Egyptian Ankh in his other hand that's driving life force. Now, remember what I said. By the way, with the North Node in Aries in your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition, the Emperor is Aries. All right. So you even see the symbol of the Rams in his throne. This is really great because it leads straight to the sun. I mean, look at what's happening here. A lot of career stuff, by the way. But you got the sun in the heart of your spread. Now, let me remind you, this is a monthly forecast. This is really special. This is really nice. I really love this for you. This is exciting. This is really exciting. Sun, optimism. This is abundance. This is the sun. This is high frequencies. You even see the frequencies coming from the rays of the sun here. The wisdom child completely naked. This feeling free, this innocence, this is so nice. The red banner for victory. There's achievements here. There's a lot to be excited about with the sun in the heart of your spread. If you've ever gotten a tarot reading, you know that the sun is the biggest yes. This is huge. You're good. You're absolutely good. You got the Six of Pentacles. Now, with the Six of Pentacles in your challenge area, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, some of y'all may feel like you're not getting some support, but I truly honestly feel like there is that squeeze in terms of I'm going to make it happen. Okay. So that's really nice that, and again, there could be that squeeze in terms of finances, with Mercury. When Mercury moves into Leo, remember that is your second house. Mercury's going to be retrograde. So it could be with something from the past, by the way. And it could be something where you're supporting people as well. And so just be mindful of that, supporting people in a way where you may be giving a lot of energy, but you're not getting anything back. That is just the one thing that I want you to be, mindful of. But you got the Nine of Pentacles in your crown. There's a sense of independence, a self-sufficiency. You made it. She worked her way up. She is standing in this garden, very gracefully with pentacles stacked up. You see all this harvest. This is money. This is wealth. It's pentacles, but it's also, there's a sense of spiritual wealth as well. So this is really nice. And this is what you're gunning for. This is, remember, continue. Yeah, like I said, you create your reality. This is you creating your reality. This is you manifesting. This is you moving in that direction. This is you having the full powers of the sun and the full powers of the emperor, ruler of his destiny. This, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. This is really great. Now, what I really love about this card is attributed to Venus and Virgo. Interesting, right? You even see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. So as you know, Venus is going to be a Virgo most of the month. Really, really special. So you see that alignment, that is synchronicity that's going on. I love it. So remember, that's also your third house. So a lot of communication matters that could be happening in terms of money and even love. But there is just abundance here. But again, a sense of like, yes, this is, I'm moving in this direction of shaking things off that are, holding like quick, that I'm getting out of the quicksand energy. Ace of Pentacles in the root of your spread. Absolutely amazing. This is really great. Yes, money is a big thing. There's movement in money, as I mentioned, especially with all this Leo activity. You got that new moon in Leo. Set intentions. Now, Ace of Pentacles, there's this path that you're going on, all right? There's this new path. Ace is new beginnings, changes, new opportunities. Now, we're all on paths. Even in tarot, there's a lot of different paths. Some of them bend. Some of them are windy and crooked. Not this one. That's a golden pathway going straight to this gateway. You're good. You're like, there you go. Biggest pentacle in the deck. Hello. All right. So pentacles, by the way, are also your physical reality. So again, there could be some things that you're getting. All right. What did I say? That Honda Accord or something like that, or Ferrari, whatever you want with these two. Like, I love it. Now, Two of Wands. Absolutely love this energy. It's so interesting. If you are a cross watcher, you watch for, your rising, your moon, or your husband, or your, child, or your best friend, whoever it is, your doctor, whoever it is, you know that this card's been popping up in every reading. Pretty much. So Two of Wands, planning. Remember what I said, that patience. Planning things this month, really reassessing things, reevaluating things. That's what he's doing. He's got this great view. He's got the world in his hand too. You got the two people, by the way. Only two people in tarot that got the world in their hands. So really love this energy. Okay, so this is all about planning. Really taking, it's merging your spirituality there. I mean, with action, passion. Okay, so that intuitive energy that I was talking about earlier, really present. Okay, the other thing that's present, this card is actually attributed to Mars and Aries. So love it. All right, love it. You've got that here. This is really nice. Remember, by the way, that's your North Node in your 10th house. That's, Aries just rules your 10th house of career. So there could be something there. Remember, wands are your passions, also your ambitions, creativity, but also career, enterprise, things like that. You're good. You're absolutely good. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Cancer, y'all. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, all that fun algorithm stuff, but leave comments, talk to me, tell me what's going on. Love hearing what's going on with y'all. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, wow. You are definitely going to have a big month. Okay. Let's do it. More pentacles. You got the Four of Pentacles. And so really, like, a lot of y'all are in, there could be a lot. Listen, there's a lot of money matters happening for you this month. Okay. You see it here. You see it happening astrologically. There's that alignment, but this is all about really, really putting things in order for. It's all about order. Think about four legs of a table. That stability. Remember, that is also Saturn as well. That stability, that long-term energy. So really build that foundation. Focus on that foundation, okay, this month, because a lot of y'all could be going through big changes this month. So remember, Pentacles are also your physical reality, so bringing that stability into your physical world as well. But there is a big, it's almost like
focus on you. Focus on you. All right. On what's going to bring that stability for you. But you know, you've got some great stuff happening. You also have the 10 of Wands in your external factors area. It seems like there could be someone in your life that is going through a big squeeze as well. It could be a partner. It could be a business partner. It could be a friend. Maybe a colleague, to be honest. They could be going through some sort of squeeze around this time. You may be the one that needs to kind of like show them the light and be there for them, all right? You know, with the energies, with the aspects that are happening this month, especially mid-month, a lot of people are going to be feeling that squeeze. And so you may be that person. That's you, Cancer. Y'all are so nurturing and you know you. All right. So that, just know there may be someone who is maybe going through a little bit of burnout as well. But it just seems like they need a little bit of direction. All right. So that may be something to think about this month. And some of y'all, it may be you. It may be what's really influencing your main spread is that you've gone through it and you're like, I've definitely already felt that squeeze. No more. I mean, it is a 10 when 0 equals 1, new beginning. So this is leading to a new beginning, but you don't want to, you know, really burn out or overdo things. Now, you also got the Tower. Very interesting because it's working both ways here. A lot of y'all are looking for this Tower moment for, it's almost like, burn it down, build it up. Okay, that kind of energy. Something's not working. I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna build it up. All right. So, but a lot of y'all are just like, oh, everything's good. I don't want any surprises. So, very interesting. Just know that there are those Uranus squares and Mars. This card is attributed to Mars, by the way. So just know that there may be some things that, you know, you could feel just a tiny little bit of just little rumbles, but that could put fire under your feet. You're like, nope, that's not gonna happen. Sorry. Putting out the fire, shutting this down right away. But again, a lot of y'all may want it. Especially where it falls in your spread, because look, you got the Dove in your final outcome. So this is transformation. This is significant transformation. This is one of the best cards in the deck, by the way. So you see the what's happening here. You got the Sun in the heart of your spread. You got the Sun coming out on the horizon. Now, I'm going to show you something here. Death, all about transformation, right? This is accepting this transformation that's happening in your life. You're about to go through one of your biggest transformations, actually. One of your biggest ones here. I mean, with all these pentacles and then all these wands, by the way, if you look, okay, so we're going to take away the major arcana. Okay, so we're going to take these away. Well, we'll leave that. These are, okay, so you got all pentacles and wands. So what does that say? Career and money. Big emphasis, all right, this month. Now you throw in all these bad boys and they're amazing. They're showing change, especially something new happening in your life. This Sun, again, power. It's like this life force. You remember, he's got that too with that Egyptian Ankh. And now you got the Death card in your final outcome. I'm going to show you something here. You see, well, I pointed out the Sun coming out in the horizon. Now, you see the Sun has those two towers. So there is a sense of going through those towers, breaking down those towers. You already got the Tower card here. But again, it's just saying that, you know, some of y'all may not want it. Some of y'all may want it, like Phoenix rising from the ashes. But look at, let me show you. I was going to show you something else, but I'm just going to show you this one thing now. Okay, so you see the Sun coming on the horizon. So great card, moving toward the Sun. But you see you see the Knight. Do you see the red feather in his cap? And then you see the same here in the Wisdom Child. So you see that happening in both of the cards. Both referencing the Fool, the feather in the cap of the Fool. So there is this ascension into this new change in your life that's happening, this rebirth, if you will. So I really love that for you, Cancer. What an amazing, this is really amazing. All right, so let's break it down. Week by week. The first week of August, Cancer. August 2nd. You know, Venus will square Uranus right off the bat. So there is that, you know, it feels more like a friendship here, or a group that you belong to, something where you may feel that someone wants, or You may even want like a little bit of freedom around this time with Uranus here. But remember, this is Uranus's breakthrough. So you could do something really exciting, especially if it is a relationship, something with love. Just experiment with something here. Remember, we do also have the sun opposite Pluto. We're still feeling the energies of that from the end of July. So there really could be something here where the mission is to have fun. All right. Now, August 4th, we have the new moon in Leo. Plant them seeds. It's in your second house. Salary, income. Then we got Venus moving into Virgo. You could be having a lot of, and Venus in Virgo, and then Mercury going retrograde in Virgo. So there could be some reassessing things in terms of health matters, work, especially work, your daily routines, very, very even identifying anything that you need to need. It's almost like if you don't understand something, you're like, I need to understand this, that type of energy. Now, August 7th, Sun in Leo, sextiling Jupiter and Gemini. Absolutely amazing. I love this for you. You've got the Sun in Leo in your second house of money, salary, income, finances, sextiling Jupiter, which is growth and good luck and expansion. So this is really great. Okay. It can also be like material possessions, like I said, but it could be also, personal and spiritual growth, expanding around this time. You've got Mercury conjuncting Venus that same day. Absolutely amazing. You could be getting really great messages. You could also find areas of money, love, even creativity really heightened around this time. So Cancer, let's see what's going on for you for the first week of August. Oh, look at you. You got the I love it. You got the Six of Cups. That's really special. Really, really nice. So there is a sense of, for y'all, if, it feels like there is this, like I mentioned, that nurturing quality that's coming out, but the sense of just feeling really free. That may be like a big theme for you this month, feeling free, especially the first week, just this kindness, this generosity, feeling protected, a lot of home energy, feeling a lot of comfort, all right, especially with other people, significant other, like that. But cups are, emotions, feelings, even intuition. So it's very sweet, things harmonizing. I love this for you. Now, second week of August, we have Mars conjuncting Jupiter. Mark this in your calendar. Definitely we'll feel it like a week before, a week after. This is likely a very inspiring aspect. You could feel like you want to make new goals, or you could see a lot of success and growth and things that you have started. Again, it is happening in your 12th house, so there could be a lot of really big intuitive moments for you around this time as well. Mercury is going retrograde in Leo at this point. And then on the 15th, we have Mars square Saturn. Remember, there is going to be a lesson. That's what Saturn wants. Saturn wants you to learn some sort of lesson around this time, and it can have to do with your belief system, like I said earlier. It's something with education as well. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now, 17th, Mercury will square Uranus. There could be some surprising news around this time. The 18th, we have a Mercury Cazimi. I love this. So this is really great. This is that refresh. This is that clarity, especially during a month where, we have 4 planets retrograde and you start feeling the squeeze mid-month. This is having that refresh, that awareness, and, I don't know what piece is missing, like that kind of energy. So I really love this aspect. And then you have Venus opposite Saturn, Venus square Jupiter as well. So you see that Venus is very, very active. There could be something with communication, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, with these aspects. So let's see what's going on for you for a loaded week. All right. So the second week of August. Oh, look at you. That's great. Knight of Cups. There you go. Really. So Knight of Cups, he is the knight in shining armor. This is someone he's into the arts, a lot of romance here. This is really special. So there could be something with partnerships, relationships that really resonates around this time. There really could be something that, in terms of the way that you're seeing one, maybe someone comes into your life around this time as well. Okay. Now, There is a sense of just a lot of creative energy that I think I mentioned that there you may feel it really, really heightened the second week. Even and when I say creativity, it could also be not, strictly like an artistic sense, but being creative in problem solving. And I mean, you get what I'm going with this. But another thing about the Knight of Cups, he just wants to be fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. And so there could be something you're moving toward now that you just feel is just this dreamy, like, I love this. This is happening for me. So I love this energy for you. Second, now we're on the third week. So Monday, August 19th, yes, full moon in Aquarius. You got Jupiter, the ruler of Pisces, squaring Saturn in Pisces. At this time, you may ask yourself some big questions like, what is the role that I play within my network, within my community, within the collective unconscious? There's something here that you may go really deep. Remember, Aquarius rules your 8th house. There also could be some shakeups around this time with that Uranus square. Remember, full moons do illuminate, but Aquarius is that radical energy, a lot of independent energy. Seems like you're seeking that. Aquarius is also freedom, seeking that freedom, very independent, rebellious, revolutionary. And remember, you have all this like freeness in your spread that feels really nice. Thursday, August 22nd, we move into Virgo season officially. A lot of emphasis toward your daily activities around health, again, communication. Venus will square Mars this same day. We love it when these planets get along. This is when Venus, honestly, it's just saying, let's compromise. All right. Venus is being very diplomatic. So just keep that in mind. 23rd, I love Mercury sextile Mars. This is going to be really, really amazing. This is where you could feel that drive, passion, all right? Passion, especially of the mind. When we think about Mercury here, could be, remember Mercury is in Leo, so something with money as well. There could be negotiations, communications, conversations highlighted around this time, emphasized around this time. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week of August. And you got the Chariot. You got your own card. I mean, nothing's going to stop you this month. Nothing's going to stop you this month. You're going to be fine. You're going to be the Chariot. That is that willpower. That's that drive. That's just moving forward, leaving any obstacles behind. Like, not even, it's like it's in the past. Bye-bye. Like, yeah, this is really great. Okay. This is really great. Really going after your goals, the things that your path to alignment, the things that are going to fulfill you. All right. So, let's go to the last week, Cancer, Tuesday, August 27th, Venus trining Uranus. So very social. I love this. You could have surprising moments. You could see friends that come out of nowhere, but it is also money and creativity. You could have these breakthroughs here, really, and love, of course, is Venus that we're talking about. You're going to see that Mercury goes direct, and then on Thursday, Venus trines Pluto. This is love. This is power and love. This is really, really special. You could feel really deeply. A lot of, this is intimacy, okay? There's a very strong, joyful aspect to this that I really love with Venus trining Pluto. It's powerful, it's moving, it's transformational. I have Venus trine Pluto in my birth chart, so I can tell you it's a very nice aspect. It could also be very platonic as well, but yeah, money could definitely be in your mind at this point. Money could be on your mind, especially investments around this time. Remember, Pluto is in Aquarius in your 8th house that rules investments, inheritance, joint bank accounts, royalties, loans, things like that. So let's see what's going on. And Venus moves into Libra at this point. All right. So Venus moves into Libra. There's a lot of focus here now on home, family, your domestic sector. All right. So let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, for the last week of August. All right. Oh my gosh. And you got the Page of Cups. Like, you're good. So speaking of messages coming through, well, you just got the Page of Cups, a messenger. Remember I said that you have a lot of a lot of activity happening in your 12th house, which is intuition. that's the Page of Cups. Very intuitive. He is such an intuitive little dude. All right. So you could be getting intuitive message. Remember, I said pay attention to your dreams, listen to your inner voice, be in touch with your higher mind. That's going to make a big difference. You could also just get something that is coming through that you could be getting a message about something that allows you to really truly follow your bliss in this huge way, especially looking at everything that's happening here. Again, a lot of creative energy here. There could be, if you are single, you've got big opportunities here of meeting people. So anyway, you're good. You're absolutely good. This is going to be a very transformative month. Again, rebirth energy, almost like a new you energy, but big transformation that's happening. Some things are ending. A lot of things are beginning. You're in planning mode. You got some big stuff happening. I love you. You're good. Cancer, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, and talk to me. And next week, we'll go deeper, okay, into these aspects. So Cancer, thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.